Yes, it's in for our 4 movie about 90 plus tactics. We welcome everyone to 90 plus tactics with Saint Jampo. Yeah, over the sometime mini CK and record videos because CK took like a cry because been around. Any other guys must be mostly around doing their analysis. As usual from the previous video here, break down about the Premier League and the team from based on the signings and Manchester United and other teams. But in this case, we are bringing you the local stories in my post around the world of sports locally. Asante Kotoko Echo, South African Kaiser Chiefs Echo ball in the Toyota Cup at the end of the game, because 0-0 penalties. Asante Kotoko Edinkuni, Omutimi the trophy Biaba. Has a folk for me, say, has a folk for now, you know what you know. Omina, Shom Pasa Kotoko, Jibaba, and then Kotoko finally won the trophy. Omo Kona means has for a boy against fair bomb and Kofu, but finally Kotoko Aji. I will congratulate them for that. The women's AFCON by Nigeria, the Super Falcons, and now remontada pa. It's me, cheating my friend say Morocco 3-2 second half. And I obey Jumani Nama. They've won their 10th women's AFCON. 10th women's AFCON. This year, I thought say we are going to get a team that was going to win it for the very first time, which was Morocco. But finally, Nigeria winning. Ghana, it's me, Bermuda. Now, if you break it down, the Ghana team, the Black Queens performance, or the women's AFCON, and in Yama, of course, so you're breaking it now down at the amount of 90 plus status. But continue to follow us, subscribe, like, comment, and share. Like, comment, and share. So, as we are here, I come to break down about the Ghana Black Queens team that cover AFCON. Yes, in their first game, they played against South Africa. They lost by 2-0. That game, first half, no. Ghana were so if Ghana were clinical and Kasama winning in the first half, we were very good till say South Africans never game anymore every performing. You know South Africans level at this moment. Even the Mamelodi Sundowns ladies, you know, in the CAF Champions League, their run is good. And Ghana be share Mali. Only Mali go 1-1. In the last game, they be share Tanzania and they share Tanzania by 4-1. A huge win. It's in the qualified quarter final. You really the question team friends say Algeria. The ball 1-1. You really call extra time. After extra time, we'll be in team winning. You call penalties. Ghana, it's me share team. My friend said. Algeria by 4-2 on penalties. Me and Shane say Ghana be final after say of course semi-finals here Morocco e boy no 1-1 no you call penalties no Ghana into Morocco so Morocco won by 4-2 on penalties. And on the third place Ghana then it's me the third against South Africa after we won 4-2 on penalties, if that's right. It's the many coach like this one on one follow female team no very well on performance and in your course no we'll be breaking it down in our mind. But like this, what do you make about this Black Queen's performance at the women's AFCON of this NDM?
Say it meda wase wo akonya ade ama me wa fide kese so na afi match etifo ni ahwefo nyina na mama wakwa aba so de ama edwumedi ni so se ne okaye no and stories no would be revolving around the local matches I have won in recent times, especially with the female national team, the Black Queens of Ghana. And in the just ended African Cup of Nations for the women's side, no, they who say Ghana team let me at the bronze medal. And also any assembly to our honum. So now your share matches send your Odi Kaibo so now your first match your body against team my friend of South Africa, the Bayana team of the South Africans. Now I mean, if we were clinical, coach came last, ne side no more clinical, and it's me, share South Africa, because looking at match, I knew more a boy in the quarterfinal stage, you know, everything proved that South Africa team, no, and your team Kesebia is so chain, Black Queens, no, but then because of say they need that touch of clinicality, the players no side, no, and I think that it being the first match also of the tournament for the players need to know more confidence at the end and to me and the likes of Chantel and Doris Boedua and the likes of Comfort Yeboah and Omo Mukeka Hua. The show more na Omunya build more confidence no to that level, but playing in their next match against Bobuko a friend of Mali, no, you saw that they tried to put in that effort of scoring. But then scoring also became a problem or a challenge for the team again. Finally, in the match against Tanzania, Anna Maba share Atlano and 9 Mako and 9 arches na NF. But there was one problem that I had with the team. And they said even though Omobe conceded, so the Tanzanian match ni say me share and my prayer was that you bet me Ashomu Webre because I was thinking said definitely we will concede. The Tanzanian team was not a good team on any day. Oh, team yeah, oh Tanzania dear. But then now minimum some will consider and so the Black Queens were supposed to score a lot of goals. And they said Omutimi D said man a boy and moving on to our next match. Omo boy after playing Tanzania, Algeria. Of course, you know that when it comes to women's football in Africa, Algeria is not a country you'd want to write off. Yeah. And you know, then we had a lot of expectations. Say Algeria also bet me pull up with surprises. But then in Baba no ebo mo dey 8 me Algeria efrim e penalties. Emma Mutimi esa call or many quarter finals mu abra omoko ball edema omoko ball against Boboko Efeno Morocco. Now Morocco sounded like a challenge to me. Abra, me who say I qualified to the quarterfinals because
check your Murana in the previous AFCON we went to the final. And South Africa.
Yeah. So Morocco they not me stroke kakra na me anim Ukraine. But watching the first half, you know, I'm saying there is no need to fear because Osha first half for Morocco any Black Queens ne boy. I think say yeah now some of the chances we let them go begging because some of the chances I Messi and they never think Morocco bear for in the first half near the close game. But then football will always be football, and you know we had to go into extra time now for court penalties. Keeper a friend Cynthia Conland or Bonumadi in this tournament, especially in the penalty sessions, making some wild saves. A boa Black Queens team, no Emma Omutimi, Echo or many in the third and fourth stage. But semi-finals, Nani expect to see a bit me a baby, but finals now. Exactly, na Ekoye that Ghana Nigeria party jollof na yetimi ejiji edi kakana. Unfortunately, and to me ambaso sa ewo honom. But Nina, we will congratulate the ladies on my idea. In fact, on my idea, papa, playing in this tournament. I think coach, you know, after they play their quarterfinal match, you know, say, Nkomunya 2 days relief, and they try now recovery here because a day gap there, Charlie playing professional football, any 120 minutes after that penalties, no, and yeah, there that
for. Was after say Ghana ball. Quarterfinal and semi-final. They drove for 6 hours. So after the game, they drove for 6 hours. Morocco had 1 or 2 days ahead of Ghana for recovery. And then the ladies drove from 2 hours where they were to baby and uncomfortable game. And they had 1 or 2 days less. So, in fact, I was surprised in the final because Ghana's intensity in the competition was wild. That's one thing I like. When teams play with intensity, that's one of the things I like. And the ladies were able to show that kind of promise. What do you make of this? Once a year now, in fact, I follow Black Queens for a very long time. And you say most of the players now in locally, maybe not a local players, but this time we check they have more foreign players. Their integration with the local players. I help it in. What is the way forward for this crop of
very, very, very true. At the end of our canopy. In past times, no, usually the local players playing for the Black Queens, but I think in this particular tournament, quite a number of foreign players coming in to play for the Black Queens. I think a good thing at the moment. It gives that touch of not you don't know what to expect from the team actually because
there's variation.
Exactly. So on the field of play, these are not people you played with or watched usually. You know, you wouldn't know what to expect, especially with Ababa Efeno, Shante Odin, Edima Landi City Lioness. And they also ball for Aston Villa and Everton in some past times. You know, it was a good thing they did, especially even with the keeper, Cynthia Cole and say Eddie Nidima outside. And then we have quite a number of the players almost away into a boy. It brought in some form of experience. Coach so because of onono technicality, any onono onye familiar with local players, you know, trying to work with foreign based players, no so boy and Emma integration any bibia to make anyone a boy team no, but unfortunately, yensa entimianka trophy ana yehwehwe.
Okay, so another story is Black Queens camp now there you can be breaking it down very well, but because of your time, your producer time for. So we'll go into one local story in ADB. Finally, Toyota Cup course and more will follow sports man. One person I'm looking up to Abraham say Michael Kumia of Funtumi Sports. Yes, so the team they call South Africa.
The Sports Messiah.
The Sports Messiah.
Shout out.
Michael Kumia. No. your friend is saying, South Africa, the Kotoko finally won the Toyota Cup by 3 goals to 2 on penalties.
Penalties,
Right.
but more
Yes.
joy.
What do you make of the Kotoko performance?
We the minister has one member boom back here. I mean, was here ka. Me aka sasa me so masini oye has fan crowd here. What that here? But I was here ka. I mean, boys now more playing away, especially against an experienced side like Kaiser Chiefs. No met me any or more in penalties or multi. Now on the day, no me make us a man of the match in the Bema. Keeper Efeno Kamara. Kamara was brilliant on the day. Looking at the penalty was saving on the 84th minute. Abra and Kaiser Chiefs any penalty. Now I thought that was going to bury the game. Kaiser Chiefs said to me after trophy, I carry the day. No, but then he came in, saved the day. Ebuama match me call penalties. Emma Kotoko'S me we need by 3 goals to 2. And even in the penalties, so he made some very brilliant saves. Very brilliant saves. Chese etimi bua ema bobo kwa friend no Kotoko'S so etimi eji a trophy ninti. Yes, Kotoko'S so etimi an additional trophy to their cabinet. It has for no so no. Into most so mo sha say na mo
NSS Cup.
Into most so mo organize trophy bi na na etimi.
Before the game, Kotoko captain Samba Unero. Emma Kotoko fans assurance say this will be a step in the right direction because next season and Kotoko are willing to go in all competition to perform very well. It's a bizarre level where they are willing to go extra mile. And I say no kind Kotoko were able to deliver. In fact, we showed the level of Kaiser Chiefs in Europe. In Africa, no performance over the years. Me personally, I'm even happy that Kotoko were able to stand with them, getting a draw because configuration cap at Kotoko they will meet oppositions with such quality
and even tougher.
It will take the X factor for Kotoko to qualify. What do you make of Samba O'Neill in some of the two Kotoko fans? Who did say Kotoko fans between the mania to say in some captain here today or meeting the winning trophy? We can send them into the coming season for Kotoko to perform as well as
I believe say football fans they actually say players my promises and they will deliver on their promises as well. And so as some player friend Samba O'Neill was perfectly fine, and I believe it's also more Arishemu. It gives them that beacon of hope. Say going into Africa, no Kotoko'S to me pull up a number of surprises. To me, Abuama. Team no Edinya form recently in African football no let me as rise because Kotoko'S no in the 2000s and even in the 19s no 80s no didn't let me form in recent times Africa. You know, I believe so we also quite good avenue for players to show them say oh you bet me in moment in Africa not say hopefully they'll bring the trophy back to Ghana.
In summer, Coach Lex is at Alpha Kotoko, victory over Kaiser Chiefs. That was South Africa in the Toyota Cup. Kotoko to me and trophy. Yes, don't forget, this is 90 plus tactics. Yeah, the stories are hold on air, bro. Before we end, Coach Lex is what shout outs Biana.
Oh, as usual, shout outs to 90 plus tactics fans. That support here. Keep liking, sharing, and then commenting. Now, most subscribing. And so then, as I always say, leave your comments there. Now, Bibia, Opesa, Ubisa questions, corrections, they are all the may be. And I mean, we are also learning it, you know. All this drop here, you be appreciating it very much. That was baby.
I don't know, Coach Lex is name some of the other two. You break it down Black Prince, any Asante Kotoko stories. The better was to say, okay, in our next videos, we'll be dropping serious content, interesting content. The stories around the world of sports, both locally and any foreign, ever blow. Transfers are teams here. Looking forward into the season. On the 17th August, Friday evening, you know, we are brand new match day 1. Manchester United.
I go from Manoso. Hey,
don't forget this 90 plus tactics. You are giving the best content to watch in the world of sports. Don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, and share. This is 90 plus tactics. Adios.